Smithy, 3 wins in 8 days. Can't say better than that.
No, definitely not. I think the first half performance today was outstanding. And I said at half time it was probably one of the best 45s we've played all season. We were brilliant and fully deserved, I think, to come in with that scoreline. Second half it got sloppy, but you look at the scoreline and people are going to relax. Changes were made. I wasn't too happy with the second half performance, but like you said, 3 wins in a week, I'll take that all day, and good performances as well in those games.
You talk about that first half. When we've had the last 2 games where the first half we've struggled, today they came out on fire. What was said?
Wow, God. We rotated over 3 games, and that was difficult to give players roughly the same amount of minutes over those 3 games. And then we had injuries thrown in at the last minute, then we had performances thrown in at the last minute. Britt started up front where we knew that she'd scored 4 goals within the 2 45 minutes that she'd played up front previously. And then we just worked back from there, I think. But, Chesh was with the reserves today due to rotation. It's great for her to go there and play for Matt in his last game. So, I don't know. We just spoke about it over the last couple of games, and we've had a good result. A good performance has been penned in for us. And I thought we were going to get it today, and we did get it first half. Second half against Poole Town, I thought again we were excellent. It's just now waiting for that 90 minutes, but it'd be a football manager, eh?
Of course, we kicked off with a couple of quick goals just after sort of 10-minute mark. Kira with the first, and then I think it was Hannah maybe that got the second. And both well taken as well.
Yeah, definitely. And Hannah's volley was outstanding. We're all thinking I'll take a touch, and she's hit it first time. But it shows that after Tuesday, she's got the confidence to be able to hit a volley first time from that angle. Great goal, and Summers popped up with a goal again today, which leaves Whitlock as the only person that hasn't scored this year. But what a great situation that every person in the squad has scored a goal, all but one. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, so I'm really pleased with that.
You say that it's quite a rarity to have goals coming from everywhere in your outfield squad. It's something that even championship winning sides sort of have a rarity, but. We talk about the quality. We're talking about recently the lack of being clinical from the team. Was that pleasing to see out there, especially in that 45?
Yeah, it was the first 45. But again, we've come in. I don't know what 4-0. I think it was. Could have been 8. And we're pushing to finish second place. And to finish second, we need to score more goals or get a goal difference up over Bournemouth to finish second and beat Exeter. And that might cost us not putting the ball in the net. So even though, I can say it's been a great performance, we've gone in 4-0 up, that 4-0 could have been 8-0. But we don't worry about that. What we talked about at half-time was, this performance is what we wanted. We were getting in front of the goal, we were creating really good chances, the goalkeeper's made some great saves, we've hit the bar on the post. But more importantly, the other end of the pitch, we looked solid and we didn't like conceding. And then second half, Larkhall came out and they made it. They tried to frustrate us and they sat back. And that gives us more time on the ball. When you've got more time on the ball, you start thinking about which pass can I make. And when you start thinking about it, you overthink it. And then the pass is too hard, or it's too high, or it goes out of play, or it's the wrong decision. And that was our problem second half. But again, I'm not going to complain. It's a great win to come away from a very good team. They've got such a good team at Larkhall, great managerial team as well, and they play really nice football. And it showed that when we gave them that one chance in the second half, we made that mistake. They were on it and they scored from it, and she was clinical with it. So fair play to them. They were really good. I'm happy to come off with that score and 3 wins in a week. We'll take that, and no serious injuries either. That's the other thing.
Was it a little bit disappointing though not to have gotten that 3rd clean sheet?
Yeah, I was Craig and Ellie that, but I know they're gutted. But that's football, isn't it? And we conceded as a unit because it was our front line that lost the ball for the turnover and the transition, and then we go and concede down our end. So they've all got to stand together on that. It's not just the back line and the goalkeepers on the clean sheet. But it is a shame. It would have been nice to keep that.
But is it now for you that you're building some nice momentum now with 2 games remaining? You've got the long trip to Exeter before then the cup final. Is it you're just peaking at the right time for that final?
Yeah, well, they're here today watching, so I would not want to watch us today, because the first half you watch and think, oh, actually they're going to be good, and then the second half you watch and think, I'm not sure that was the first team, the same team that played in the second half. So good luck to Michelle and Paul for putting together analysis on that game. But it's going to be good. A cup final, we just want to be there. Like, Saints are a great club, and it's good to see both Southampton teams in the final. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we can play like we did the first half today.
Just a final note, how good was it to see Sian back on that score sheet?
Yeah, definitely, she deserved it, and the second goal especially was a real poacher's goal, and it was nice of her to see that. Some great work on the left-hand side, and it's bounced from Bertie, I think it was, and it's bounced back out, and Sian's the one that's followed it up before anybody else. And and Sian will say, that, just be the first to say it, against Poole Town, their defenders were getting to the ball before Sian, whereas today it showed that she wanted to get to that ball first, and she's gone and got 2 goals from it, played 30 minutes and scored 2 goals. That's brilliant.